Hi, welcome to Rebooted Mindset, formerly Rebooted the podcast. I'm your host, Alita Hernandez. Come join me every Wednesday and Sunday afternoon at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time to hear real-life conversations with experts around the world on how we can heal our body, mind, soul, and spirit. So let's get talking. Hi, everybody. Alita Hernandez here, Rebooted Mindset. I hope everybody's doing great today. Today, Happy New Year again. Second one of the year. Okay, already we're starting getting the middle of the January already. Unbelievable. The time flies. As they say, when you get older, they always say, I remember when I was a little girl, they said, don't worry, when you get older, the days are faster. It seems like they're faster. I don't know why they seem so fast, but too fast for me. So today I'm waiting for my guest, Arlene Gonzalez. She is a licensed broker for New York, Florida, and Connecticut. And she is awesome in what she does. She's very intelligent. And she is my guest today talking about how you can buy income property, like a multifamily unit that you can rent out the other ones and make income on it and things like that. So we're waiting for her to come in and we can start talking about that for the new year. So I don't know how many people out there want to even thought of buying property. You'll be surprised that many of us think that we can't do it, but there are ways. And she is going to talk about the program, especially for our Hispanic community out there. So, so anyway, and further ado, Arlene is here backstage waiting to join us, and she can give us her business mind tonight. Hi,
Hey,
girl.
how are you, beautiful? How are
Good,
you?
good. I'm manifesting my house in the background.
You got it. That's exactly, it's gonna look even better than that. So don't worry. How are you? Thank you for
I'm
having me.
good. Yeah. So, I was telling everybody that we're just interested. People don't realize that there's opportunities out there, especially for Hispanic community, um, about, buying properties and just different advantages. And I know you're an expert on this, being my broker and being a licensed real estate broker in 3 states and see what's going on in the world right now with markets.
Well, definitely what happens is that the Spanish community, they don't educate them. You see, we go to school, they teach us to go to school, get a job, and work a 9 to 5, and then buy a single family home and pay, which is not an asset, that's a liability when you get a single family home, because all every month you're paying out. They don't tell you, they don't explain to you what investments are, how to invest. If you really realize, when you go to school, did they ever teach you on how to invest in properties, how to maintain money in a high yielding savings account? They don't
No,
teach you that. Correct.
no.
Right. So when we were talking, you were like, okay, but it's true. They don't teach you that. I had to learn that on my own and figure that out. That's why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. That's
Hmm.
unfortunate, but that's the truth. And also with the Spanish community, they teach them to work. They work so hard. Spanish, I think Hispanics work the hardest,
Yeah, yeah.
especially they come from other countries. They come here to the United States and they work so hard. So my thing is, I'm trying to help the community understand that you can buy properties and what you should invest in, which is not a single family home, unless you're trying to do something like an Airbnb, which is a different story, another topic, another day. But to invest in 2 family homes, 3 family homes, 4 family homes, because right now there's like a mortgage situation where you can, with a conventional, with 5% down, or if you can live in one of the units and put 3.5 down and rent the other ones, as long as you live in it for a year. So there's a lot
Oh,
of things you
so
can do.
there's a lot of options that you can do. And then some people don't understand that if they have a good credit score, then that will help them tremendously to qualify, for loans and things like that as well. So,
Well, this is the thing. A lot of people have credit scores that are low and they don't know why. And the reason is because they might owe 2 or 3 bills, like of $200 or $300, because they haven't paid it off in 2 3 years. And for me, it's like go to Credit Karma. This is advice I'm going to give you guys. Go to Credit Karma. Don't go to any other credit sites, because they're gonna pull your credit, and now your credit's gonna go down.
mhm.
So go to Credit Karma and see what you owe. You call those, you call the crediting company and tell them that you want to settle, and then you start paying it. Don't pay the whole thing, and those are things that I'm training the Hispanic community. You can go to my YouTube video, which I'll be posting a lot more YouTube videos about the topic. It's the Gonzalez Property Group in YouTube, so you guys can go take a look. I'll be posting a lot of videos about that, but there's a lot of ways to get your credit in less than 2 months to where, in a higher percentage.
So no, so people out there, don't panic. I know I was worried about a couple of things too, and I'm working on that right now. And you just have to put your head straight and go, okay, I'm going to do this and get it done and move forward. So sometimes we get stuck in our own mess. You know what I mean?
What happens is a lot of people don't want to deal with it because they're like, oh, I can't do this. And that's another thing. It's also your mindset. So Alita,
Mm,
it's people who say, I can't do this. They won't. If you say you can't, you won't. If you say you can, you will. And I live by
right,
that.
right,
You know,
exactly, exactly.
I decided to open up my own brokerage in New York, and I'm a broker in Connecticut and Florida. Right now, I'm going for my NMLS mortgage license as well. So my brokerage will have everything to offer everyone, But I'm studying every day what the rich are doing, what the billionaires do, because we
Hmm.
can do that. We can
Yes,
do
we
the
can.
same. If they did it, why can't
Hmm.
we?
Now, there's also I don't. That's another subject, but there's also how do you call it, opportunities through the different cities and states too, for like commercial property. Depends on, like, if they're doing what do they call it, a gentrification, when they redo the neighborhood. So
Well,
sometimes there's
yeah,
incentives, depends on what cities too, that people can take advantage of also.
you go to your city and find out what they're doing, because that's how a lot of people do. That's how a lot of developers. How do you think developers take care of certain things? By going to the city or going to the state and seeing what they can do. And that's a different topic, but always finding out what you can do, what they can help. And your first thing is, if you're going to be a first time home buyer, buy a multifamily, or a duplex, like they call in Florida, duplex or triplex. In New York, they call it 2 family, 3 family, 4 family, as well as in Connecticut, they call it a 2, 3, or 4 family. Invest in a property that's going to give you rental income. Why do you do that? Because it'll pay your mortgage, it'll pay your light bill, pay your water sewer bill, it'll pay your gas bill. Then you'll have money in your pocket. So those are things that I recommend for someone who's going to buy, to think about. And then later on, once you have a certain portfolio of properties, then you can go and say, okay, I want to have that one single family home for myself. But first, invest in rental properties, get that income, passive income every month, and keep building your portfolio.
Correct, correct. And sorry, my dog was barking like crazy
That's
before. But I wanted to say hi, New York. Joe Salcedo's there. Hey Joe, how you doing? Juan's always there. Hey Juan, gracias por estar ahí. And then of course JC says, hello girls.
Hey.
He said, pay attention. Yeah, everybody, pay attention. Don't get stuck. It's 2024. It's about time that that the Hispanic community, just let's step it up and let's become small business owners. There's a lot of opportunities out there. And hopefully, I'll bring more information to you as time comes on. And Arlene will give her tips and have her little commercials that she's doing. And you can always give her a call. I know your website is Gonzalez PG.com, right?
Correct.
So
And
GonzalezPG.com. Mm-hmm.
you can the thing is that with investing in rental properties, there's also tax breaks, you know what I mean? Also, if you buy a property and you sell it, you have a certain amount of time that you can buy another property where there's a tax break in between, which is a 1031
Mm,
exchange. So if you sell this, right, and you buy another one, and it's a time frame, I think it's around 6 months, don't quote me, but it's around there.
mm-hmm.
Before that, then you get a nice tax break. There's a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
things. Yes, there's a lot of things that help, but
Mm-hmm.
nobody tells you that. Nobody wants to teach you or inform you of how it's not that it's easy, it's that it's doable. If you really want to do it, it's doable. You can buy properties and hold them, and then after a year you get the equity and buy another one. and then get the equity from that one and buy another one. So it's all a numbers game.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a numbers game, and it's available to anybody who really thinks that they want to do something like that, secure their future. If you're younger, you have young children, think of their future. I always look at it that way. Whatever you do as a parent, or before you have children, you're building the future of your children, and your families, and helping them out as well.
Hmm.
So,
That's definitely generational wealth. You see,
yes,
what your grandparents did is going to what affect what your parents did is going to affect what you did. And a lot of, the rich people knew what they had to do, which was invest in properties. As you can see, a lot of the wealthy have real estate. A lot of the
yes,
wealthy invest in real estate, invest in stocks and gold. Those are the things that they invest in, and also high end, art. So those things are stuff that you need to kind of get into, because for me, I am an investor. I love what I do and I know what I'm doing. So I want to give others that knowledge that need it, and help them understand that renting, you're paying somebody else's mortgage. You understand? So, and rents are high. So the
yes.
same amount of money that you pay for a one bedroom that they can kick you out whenever, or they can do whatever they want, 2,000, 3,000, that can go straight to your mortgage, and you own that property, and then you get equity from that property. And in 1 year, if you get a FHA loan, let's say, in 1 year, you can take the equity out, or you live it for a year. And these are called housing hacks. You live it for a year, and then you buy another one, right? And then you do the same thing, live it for a year and then rent it out. So that's how people stay wealthy. That's how the minimum
Right,
percent continue to
right.
grow that way.
What the heck? Sorry, somebody's sending some weird message over there. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but there's always somebody out there. So, but New York Joe Salcedo said great information. I'm happy you think so. I think everybody out there should listen to this. I think it's very important. Arlene is teaching me so much stuff and so much that I'm starting to read about, and it's a lot of information, but it takes time.
It
So
does.
it takes a lot of time, a lot of learning, a lot of reading. She spends a lot of hours.
I
She's
study
always
every
working.
day. Every day. I'm always studying. I'm not joking. I have my books, I have my other stuff. I'm always studying. It's all about knowledge, guys. It's
Yes,
all
it
about
is. The more you can
knowledge.
put into that brain, the better it is. Yep.
I want to know. I'm very curious. Why are certain people so wealthy and have passive income, and certain people are struggling and have the same limbs? We're same, and we have 24 hours in the day. The same 24 hours in the day that a billionaire has, we have. So why? Why is it that they can and certain people can't?
Right. And it's all, again, it's a whole nother conversation about mindset, but that's what I talk about on the show all the time, about you have to change the way you think about things. You have to change your outlook. You have to envision the future. What do you want, right?
Write
Not,
it
oh, I'm
down.
stuck here. I'm depressed. I can't, if you keep saying I can't, guess what? You
You
can't.
won't.
You
I
just
write
won't.
everything down that in my mind I want to manifest. I write it down because when from your mind to the pen and paper, it's like you see it, and everything I've written that I want to do, I have done. And it's a blessing because when you see it, then you're like, okay, I have no other way but to get it done now. And I have to do it. But you got to push yourself. You have to, because you can say you want to do something and just say you're going to do something and
Yeah.
never
Oh,
take
yeah.
action.
Oh,
So the
it's
first step,
unbelievable how we do that. We make ourselves, and I just say this because I was looking at something. I forgot that I had like these online courses I can take whenever, and I had like
yeah.
this lifetime thing. So how embarrassing that I logged in and I saw the year that I got it, and I haven't done a thing. Okay,
Mhm.
they're all in technology, IT stuff that I'm really not pursuing certification now. But interesting enough, I didn't set my mind back then when I got the course to do it. And there's
Right.
no reason not to.
Well, you get distracted. You get
Yep.
distracted by the world. You get distracted by the ambience around you. So, what I have learned to do is stay away from the negativity, focus on the positivity, and only hang with people or surround myself with people that are in my same level, frequency, and energy and the same mindset. You're gonna have people that don't like you just because of what you're doing. They just won't. It's unfortunate,
Right.
but you can't have everyone like you. And they don't even want to learn because they don't believe in themselves. So insecurities are going to drag those people to dislike you. So it all
Right.
begins with your mindset to believe that you can, and then you are able to. You are able to. You can buy rental properties as long as your credit score is at a certain, at a certain level, which I would recommend. The higher the credit score, the better rates you're going to get. So 700, 720, go ahead. You can get a loan with 580 with the FHA, but you're going to pay higher rates. You understand? And that's why it's good to have a higher credit. And it's the truth. It's good to have good credit.
Right. And basically with the credit, you have to be able to like pay your things on time. I know that like late payments are problems because they'll show on your credit and it keeps taking a point here and there off your lowering your credit score. And like you said, other things like look on your credit karma, see what's there, and then call them and hey, I want to settle this. How I have so much money. Let's settle it right now, get it off my record and move
There's another
forward.
way to get your credit in a better standing, which is called a secured credit card. So you can
Mm,
call, I've had, and it's worked for me, Citibank and Capital One. You call and say you want a secured credit card. A secured credit card is a credit card that you get that is not a credit card, but it looks like it is. So you put it's like a ATM debit card. You put $500 or $200 in, and you
right.
use it. And there's a 30% rule. Never use more than 30% of the credit card or debit card that they give you, secured card, and then pay it back every time you use the card. And it's going to increase. Your credit score will increase so fast if you do the following for the next 3-4 months: is get a secured credit card, put $500 in, buy something with $500 and pay it back completely right away. 500, pay it back. And then do that
Okay.
again a couple of times. But because they see that you use that 500,
Activity.
you paid it right away and you keep doing that. Trust me, a lot of people say, oh, you know what? I have a credit card. I'm not going to use it at all. Guess what? Your credit goes down. They want you to use it, but only use it if you can pay the whole thing off. Or if you pay everything as less as 30%, don't use that. Don't use that amount.
Right. Like if it's $1,000, don't go like spend you can spend more than $300, basically,
Yes,
right?
and then pay it off and then use it
And
again.
pay it
But if
off
they
and then
don't
use it
see,
again. Okay.
yeah, $20, use it here, there, in New York, whatever, buy your Metro card. If you're in Florida, pay gas with it,
Right.
and then pay it off. But pay it off right away and pay more than what they tell you. If they tell you it's $25, don't pay
Right.
$25. Pay
Pay
$30.
50. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
whatever. You can do that.
Right.
That's perfect if you can.
Right.
I'm working with a budget for everybody's different, but pay more. And they see that my credit went skyrocket when I learned this. And a lot of people don't know that. It's that simple.
See, little simple tricks you learned today. Hope you guys are learning some stuff today. It's really good things, and we're gonna keep doing these seminars. Arlene is gonna have these great tips, especially for the foundation too, to help all women out there to learn how to do business and get them getting into commercial property, flipping houses or whatever rental units. I mean, I can just see it. I got goosebumps talking about it already.
I'm planning a really nice conference in Florida through the Mujeres en Paz
Hmm.
to help women understand that they are able to do a lot as a Latina woman, myself, and being raised by a strong Latina woman, and knowing that you can buy properties, you can do this, and not only women, men. A lot of people doubt themselves. Oh, I can't do that. My thing is never say I can't do that. Is how am I able to do this? Always say that. How am I able to do this? And you can. There's a lot of ways and things. And if you Google it, if you YouTube it, you'll find so many great
Oh
things.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
YouTube is awesome. Okay, let me tell
amazing.
you. I tell people if you don't know something, it's because you don't want to know something because the
Mhm.
internet has everything. And with AI, now AI is integrated with Google and Microsoft Edge. So if you go in there and you type something, it searches, even give you the pages to go to. It's amazing. Don't be scared of
Yes.
the internet. You got to do that. So I'm just going to put down here what number they can reach you at. 718.
Give me 1 second. And my
No.
assistant picks that up. I'm going to give you another number here. Okay.
Okay.
It's a new number here. Actually, yeah, they can call at 718. My assistant will answer and she'll let me know because I don't want to give my personal number out right now.
Okay. So give me the number again. 718
718 650
650 0292. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the screen and let's see. There we go. Right, 650-0292. So there's
Yeah,
Arlene's number. You can text her. You can text there too. Your assistant will answer, and you can get information if you want to learn more information, or you're really interested in getting a property. You can start having the conversations with Arlene, and then she can see where you want to look for and where and all those good things. And she's
yeah,
there to help.
we deal with a lot of different property, even off market. We have a lot of off market things that are not on your Zillow or your Street Easies or your realtors. So we do deal with different marketing strategies. So if you're looking for something as an investment, anything it is that you're looking for, I can definitely assist you. My team as well. I have a team that can assist you on getting a pre-approval to be able to purchase your first property, unless it's a cash deal. Whatever it is, we're here to help and train everyone. I want people to know that you can. It's not as hard as people think.
So don't be scared of it. The first thing, the best thing to do is call and go, "Hey, can I even do this?" Like get real with Arlene. She can find out, give you like a list, a checklist, see where you're at, and then go from there. And maybe you can't
Mhm.
do it now, you can do it in 6 months, or because you have to fix
Exactly.
your credit, or you need to do it in a year because you want to put some more money down. So these all these strategies that Arlene can help you and say, "Look, you need to save X amount of money. You need to have your
Hmm.
credit score here, pay this, and dot all your I's and get rid of anything that you need to get rid of and be prepared for something like that."
Exactly.
Um,
And I mean, a lot of people say, well, I they work, but they're not getting what you call it, they're getting a 1099. They work for themselves or they have a business. As long as you show something in your bank account, trust me, we can get you a loan. There's so many different ways that we can. So it doesn't necessarily mean you need to be at a 9 to 5 for a year and you have to do tax. Like there's a lot of different ways that we can get you approved. So every case is different. Every person is different.
right.
So as long as I know what their situation is, then I can advise them. I have clients right now that they couldn't buy a year ago and now they're ready. But I guided them through the whole thing for the whole year. Now they're
Right.
buying
Right.
multi-families and I
Look
help
at
them
that.
rent it after they buy it. So they're really
That's
happy. They're great
awesome.
people. I have one girl, she's 28 years old. She's from New York. Amazing girl, works 4 jobs and is buying her first two-family house out here in Connecticut. She's so excited and I guide her through the whole thing. So
That's
it makes
so
me
great.
happy to help,
It
It's nice.
does. I know,
Yeah,
that's so awesome that she could do something like that. I mean, I always look at things. I'm always looking on the internet, the commercial properties, looking around and like go, I want to buy this. I'm like, how much is it? 1.2 million. And I look at myself, 1.2 million. It's a lot of money, you know? But if you put your mindset, you could do anything you want because you don't know what opportunities out there for you, what the city can help you with, if there's city
exactly.
properties, and like you're saying. So explain to me real quick. I know you have to go. Um, Off market. What does that mean when a property is off market? Is it just that it's not listed to the public, but it's still available in a certain capacity?
Well, what it means is a lot of these sellers don't want to list it. There might be some high end sellers that are very well known and they don't want to put it on the MLS and things like that. And we come and we have a list of the ones that are off market. And they tell you, look, if you find someone that is interested in buying this property, then, bring them to me. So they don't want to list it. So we know who's trying to sell, but doesn't want the sign out there, doesn't want things of
Oh,
that
okay.
nature. You know what I mean? They don't want to go
Right.
online and see whose house it is because it might be someone that keeps a low profile. you know. So we do have that, and those off markets are, they're different types. We have all types of different stuff. So we have MLS, we have off markets, we have everything, we have whatever you're looking for. You just got to tell us what you're looking for and what you can actually purchase, what your budget goes. So
That's
it's
awesome.
it's it really depends on what you can afford, and we'll let you know exactly what you can afford.
And I know right now, I think the interest rates are going down for, I don't know if it's
Yes, they were
residential.
around 8%. They were around 8%. They're going around six. Commercial's different, residential's different. They're around 6 point something at the moment. But like I said, credit score helps you a lot, because then they give you better rates, guys. So try to
Right,
get your
right.
credit up before anything. Have some money saved, and always, this is another advice I'm going to give you guys real quick. If you have some type of money in a bank account, check to see what kind of interest that bank account gives you. So if they give you 0.01 or whatever it is, you're not making anything. Those banks grab that $10,000, $20,000, right? And then they go and they give it to someone else. So they lend it to someone else for, like, I don't know, 6%, 10%, 20%, whatever it is. And they're
Mhm.
making money off your money. You don't know that, right? And then they say they have your $10,000 there, right, for you to have. But how much money are you making? So they're making money off your money, right? But you're making nothing, pennies out the dollar. So always make sure you invest. I mean, you put that money in a high yielding savings account, which could give you around 4 to 5% back that money. Google that.
Yeah, there you go. You got your
Make sure
tip
you Google
today to
that.
make
And you,
some money. I know. Chamo was
yes.
sending, he's online. Hey, Chamo. I don't know. He sent a YouTube link. I don't know what it is. I can't get to it, so I'm not sure what he's doing.
Oh, that's probably my YouTube link. He's sending my
Right.
YouTube
I
link. I know.
But anyway, hey Chamo.
He's amazing.
So, but no, this was great information. Everybody out there was saying that's good information. I got Jose from Puerto Rico. Hola, Jose, ¿cómo está? New York Joe Salcedo said it's awesome. He said great advice. He loved the advice. So, and especially guys, if you're veterans, oh my God, that's a whole nother thing. If you're a veteran,
You get a
please call
VA
Arlene.
loan, zero
Oh
percent
my God.
down.
Yeah, call
Yes.
Arlene. She can
You got to
help you
take
with that.
advantage of that VA loan.
Take advantage, yes, especially if you're a veteran, because that there are
It's
so many opportunities. There's her Arlene's number again. There's so many opportunities out there for veterans, and a lot of special programs to get your loans and get out of whatever you're in. I know a lot of veterans have a hard time when they come back. So if you're out there struggling, come on, let's get do it. Let's do it in
use
2024.
that.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you got zero down, you get all these benefits. You have to use it. You could buy a nice, property, and later on, sell it. Remember, guys, when you buy a property, it's not like buying a car. A car, you take it out of the lot, you lose value the minute it gets out of the lot. You will never sell the car for more than what you bought it. Now, you buy a house. The house in a year is worth a lot more. So think about it. A brand new Mercedes or a brand new 2, 3 family home. I'd rather a home. I'm sorry, just
I would
personally.
rather the
Why?
home
Because it's going to
myself.
keep going up
Yeah.
in equity. A car is going to keep going up.
Yep, and that's the
After
truth.
you're
I learned
making a
that.
certain amount of money and you've reached a certain amount of goal, then treat yourself. Then treat yourself. But me personally, it's all about investing in properties, investing in stocks, investing in other things that are going to give you, a lot of passive income later on. And so if you guys want more information, any tips or tricks on how to do this, you guys follow my YouTube link, and we'll be presenting a few more things there.
So
Alita,
your
thank you so
YouTube.
much, and I
Oh,
appreciate
you're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
I'll be
So
back in 2 weeks,
property
Alita.
I know. Um, property GonzalezPG.com is your
The
website, and then
Gonzalez Property Group.
The Gonzalez
Yes.
Property Group on YouTube. So I'll put the link here later for everybody. And please go there, check out her link, and follow her YouTube. She has some great little tips in there for you. She has them in Spanish as well. So we'll get her on Spanglish too one day, and we're gonna play one of your commercials that you did
Yes.
on Spanglish tomorrow, so you can see that, and then you can call her too. She speaks Spanish and English.
Oh,
So
I'm so
anyway, girl,
Yes,
mwah,
así que
love
muchas
you.
gracias.
Thank you so much. It was
Love you too.
awesome.
Love you, Tracy. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So everybody, that was today was a very informative day. I hope you liked it. I think it's all awesome. Arlene is very knowledgeable in the real estate industry. You can't go wrong. I'm telling you, she's helping me. It's incredible the knowledge I've learned. And it's never too late to learn. Okay, never too late. You learn every single day. Last week I talked about doing goals and doing setting up yourself for success for 2024, right? So I'm still in the process of doing that, and I'm learning as I go as well because I'm trying to get into some good habits of writing things down and really seeing what I'm doing and working on what I don't get done and so on and so forth. And I'm working on my certification this year in the midst of probably moving, opening a new business, and doing a whole bunch of other things. I'm trying to get my life and health certification, my life and health coach certification, so I can help you even more with all the stuff that I do. So I appreciate you tonight. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. What I'm going to do is before we go, I'm going to play um, my commercial for if you need a haircut today. I'm kind of sporty. I have my hair up because it's a bad hair day. So anyway, stay tuned for the commercial. Hi, everybody. Alita Hernandez. Right now, just my favorite barber here at New Era Barbershop here on Hillsborough Boulevard, right near Powerline Road. Check it out. Look it up on Google and get your haircut. Men, women, children come out. You'll see JC got a nice little hot towel and everything. But I get my haircut here, so you'll see the nice design and everything. And he does color too. So don't be afraid of the barber. Okay? Ask the barber. Hey everybody. So I just want to show you before I go, I went to YouTube here, and if you can see the Gonzalez Property Group, there you can see Arlene's YouTube page there, and you can scroll down and see some information about where she's located. And I'm just going to show a little clip here that she did, and it's in Spanish, everybody. So, from all my Spanglish people out there, don't worry
Attention
about it.
retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer
All right,
from
sorry, we
9
got
a.m. to
ads going
10:45
on
a.m.
here.
on
There we
most.
go.
Hola mi gente latina, ¿quieren hacer dinero, salirse de deuda y tener propiedades este 2024? Bueno, mi nombre es Arlene Gonzalez de The Gonzalez Property Group. Soy broker de bienes raíces en Connecticut, Florida y Nueva York. Bueno, les voy a decir una cosa, mi gente hispana. Este año es un año perfecto para poder comprar su primera casa, pero el consejo que yo les doy es que no compre una casa de una familia, porque eso es solo salida. Va a tener que pagar los taxes, va a tener que pagar la agua, la luz, el gas, el aceite, cualquier cosa, y la hipoteca. O sea, imagínense, por eso es mejor rentar. Pero compre una casa de dos, tres o cuatro familias, porque así renta las otras unidades y esa gente que está rentando le está pagando su hipoteca, su gas, su agua, todo, 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 todo. Imagínense, mucha gente, nosotros los latinos nos encantan las cosas buenas. So vamos y vamos a comprar un carro del año de paquete. Lo sacamos y el minuto que lo sacamos de ahí, donde lo compramos, ya el valor baja. Pero una casa, el valor sube cada año. Imagínense, mi abuelo, ¿ok? Compró una casa en el 1970 por $32,000 de dos familias. Esa misma casa hoy está el valor a 1.2 millones. Así que imagínense, él pensó muy bien en cuidar a su familia y nosotros los hispanos queremos tanto, somos bien unidos, nuestras familias son bien unidas. Entonces, ¿por qué no dejar esas casas a nuestros hijos o nietos? El valor va a seguir. Así que es bueno aprender y tener ese consejo de cómo nosotros los hispanos podemos hacer eso mismo. No solo comprar una casa a una familia o pagar renta a otra persona. Imagínese, me imagino que usted hoy, el 1 de enero, pagaron la renta. ¿Y a quién se lo pagó? Al landlord. Y el landlord cogió esa renta, pagó su hipoteca, la luz, el gas, todo. Y usted se quedó sin nada. Ahora ir a trabajar mañana para seguir pagando la renta, porque lo que nosotros los hispanos, nos preocupa es la renta y la comida. Entonces ahí, that's it, nos quedamos sin nada. Pero qué lindo fuera que tienen una casa de dos, tres, cuatro familias, ¿no? Y tienen dinero entrante. Pueden comprar unas dos, tres, cuatro casas así y sí se puede. Y el que le diga a usted que no puede hacerlo es porque ellos no saben cómo hacerlo, no tienen ese consejo, no saben cómo poder hacer eso realidad. Así que yo les voy a dar toda la información, el consejo y cómo uno puede seguir adelante. Y no escucha a nadie que le diga que no. Usted sí puede hacer lo que usted quiere. En este año 2024, yo sé que usted ha estado pensando en poder comprar su propia casa. Y los latinos a veces no tienen la información de cómo uno puede hacerlo. Aquí estoy yo, Arlene Gonzalez, para poder informarlos, darle consejo y para que sigan adelante. Yo quiero ver a mi gente salir adelante, tener propiedades. Así que quédense aquí, click like y pongan y síganme, que mañana les voy a decir cómo tienen que comenzar. Guarden su dinerito para poder sacar una hipoteca, salir adelante y no gasten, no malgasten en cosas que no deben. Así que cambien todo lo que tienen que cambiar hoy en adelante, 2024, para que puedan progresar. Se los quiere mucho. Arlene González, de González Property Group. Chao.
So, hey guys, so from all my Spanish understanding speakers out there, that was Arlene's one of her messages. Please follow the Gonzalez Property Group on YouTube. And you got her information. I posted her phone number up there so you can reach her. And let's do it for 2024. Let's do it. Let's help each other out and let's make some money. So I just want to say good evening, and I'll see you next week. I'll see what kind of surprise guests I have for next week. And thank you for watching. And please don't forget to please subscribe to my channel. Um, please subscribe and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rebooted Mindset 555, and in Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. I'm tired. Too many social medias. So, anyway, love you and see you next week. Bye.